Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Hey, what's up everybody? This is Hamp from the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube. Back with another episode of the Replication Anecdotes. The Replication Anecdotes is my mini-series of live streams and Let's Plays focused on games in the simulation, vehicle, driving, whatever you want to call it, genre. This afternoon we're going to get things a little bit sweaty playing some Trackmania. I say we're going to get sweaty, but actually we're going to keep it pretty chill. Trackmania 2020, which is actually a remake of Trackmania Nations. So without much further ado, let's get to it. So I have not played this in quite a long time. I onboarded with this when it came out 2 years ago. And what's going on here? And it, so quite an interesting business model on this game. You buy it, you get access to the campaign content, and then which is like 100 tracks in a year. And then I think it's like if you pay the annual subscription fee, then you get like access to those tracks like forever. So there are tracks that I have access to from like the first year, but then like I don't have access. I still have, I think I still have access to the tracks from the second year, but I don't know. But record keeping, I don't know. It's weird. It's just a really weird subscription model. So, but we're gonna get started with it today. This is always interesting. I'm probably way up closer on the monitor than I really need to be. And this game is really nothing but just constantly going out on these like insane tracks, trying to figure them out. I actually got silver. And generally what I do is, as I'm going through the season, I just try and bronze every track the first time, and then I go back and play it and try and get better. I don't always bang my head against each one to try and get gold, but some of them I do. But it snaps to this first person view. Some of these tracks are okay. Some of them get a little more twisted than they're worth. Just in terms of fun. I always try and keep the fun factor high. So I'm not certain how long I'm going to be on. I think originally my plan was to be on shorter, but so I might be on for an hour and a half. I don't know. Maybe shorter. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. See how much fun I'm having. Like I said, I haven't played this in a minute. Ooh. We'll just see how fun it is. So I'm in the same live stream setup that I had been in while I was playing what was I even playing over here? Halo Infinite or whatever. Oh wait, did you get gold? No, bronze. So it looks like I'm whipping through these pretty quick here. They will start getting significantly nastier as time goes on. A lot of times it'll get to the point where I will just have to kind of creep my way around increments of the track. Constantly coming back and replaying part of them to figure out, like, a lot of times I come around these corners, and this is the thing, you're coming in here and playing these, and like right now the season's a total surprise. You have no idea. Yeah, I just flubbed that up because I didn't go through one of the exits. It still counts as a bronze. We'll take it and move on. But every time you come around, okay, well, we'll be starting that over. So I'm actually playing with my Xbox Series X controller. Holy cow, what the heck is this? Ah! That looks like he got hung up too. Is that good enough for bronze? It was not. Let's run it back. Oh! Now the thing about this game, it has a pretty big cult following. You have some guys on here who just put down amazing times. I'm not one of those. I think for every game that I play, I am... stink. I don't know if I would quite call it casual, but I am, we'll just call it reasonable. You know, there are none of these games that I'm getting paid for to play, so keep it within bounds of reason. But like I said, there are some guys out here then that are just insane in terms of, you know, what they can pull off. That is good enough for bronze. So why is that challenge silver? Whoa. Why is it stopping there? Because they're tiers. So why? I don't know. I set myself to the Dominican Republic for some reason. I'm 5th in the Dominican Republic. All right. We'll take any small victory. And I'm going to actually take this minute here before we go on to the next tier to go back and replay some of the live stream and make sure the audio mix balance is okay. Yeah, it looks like the audio mix is okay. I'm just gonna take a minute here to get my eyes cleared out. Allergies are bad, eyes are watering. Trackmania is not a great game to play when you can't see, so we're gonna try and address that here for a second. One of the things I changed up in the live stream setup is I took down the Yeti mic because I didn't expect to be playing multiplayer, so we're on the lapel mic now, which now gives me access to some of my voice doodads, so we may play around.
We're going to play around with those this afternoon and change things up a bit and kind of see how they go. So I'm going to race with the megaphone voice on for this race. Sometimes not everybody appreciates the voice mixer. Now some of the times when I'm on a USB mic I will use voice mod, but this afternoon we're on the GoXLR Mixer, so there's... What the heck? So this is one of those times that I feel like I just need to run the track once, kind of see what's what, and then I'll come back and try and figure out what I need to do for... What the heck is that? Try and figure out what I need to do for a run. This is one where I'm obviously not cracking off in the blind. Okay. Now, in addition to the developer-made content, this is obviously a game that also has a ton of creator-made content, some of which is good, some of which is not so great, so you kind of have to... Oh, that gave you a bronze right off the bat? Okay, we'll take that. Like I said, I just go through these things and get my bronzes, and then I'll be looping back to try stuff out.
Thank you very much. Now this is the kind of game that I say that, whoa. Oh, okay. Whoa, shit. I didn't realize it was hooking you on a right-hand turn there. Oh, jeez. No. I didn't have enough momentum to go around. All right. So I'm going to be playing this for 2 more sessions this week, but I'm not exactly certain what my schedule is going to be. I need to take a look at that once we get off stream here. I think I had my plans laid out, but I think they were laid out on my Galaxy Z Fold 3 and oh man, come on. It's over. We'll take it. But I think I have them laid out in my notebook on the Galaxy Z Fold 3. I switched my daily driver today back over to the OnePlus 9. So I don't do not always do a great job of forklifting any recent notes when I switch daily drivers like that. So we'll have to kind of reconstitute those. It might actually be while I'm on longer today than I'd originally planned. I was pretty sure my original plan I was just going to do a 45-minute live stream, but like I said, I didn't have those notes, so now I'm thinking I might be on here for a couple hours. We'll just see. We're just going to play it by ear, see how much fun we have. I do have a lot of fun with Trackmania, but like I said, as you go on and get in these higher ranks, flop-de-doo. I almost had it. It's like within yards of the finish line. Just a perfect run off of blind nil. Let's see if we can catch this guy. I guess looks like I passed him. So I'm ahead of my previous time on that initial run there. I took just a tad off my speed as I came around that third to last corner. Silver! Which I think helped me out. And with that, I have completed yet another. No, I haven't completed another tier. I thought I had.
Are you thirsty?
Oh, snap. It's like, I really, both the level designers, like, and the community creator content that makes stuff, like, I don't even know, like, what is in your head when you put something together like this? Whew. Here we go. Silver again. I like getting those silvers. Lets me know that I'm gonna have a little less of a grind to do to figure out the delta to the gold. Now the tracks I really dislike on here. Now this is, I don't remember these like being racing submerged like that. I've seen the ones where like, the wheels come out and you're like hovering above the water, but Ghost caught me shinies. Oh man. So although the live stream is at 1080p 60, I am playing in 1440p. You can see my frame rate counter up in the upper right hand corner. Oh man, is that gonna recover? Oh! I hate these icy surfaces. Man, I'll just start that over. You got dirt surfaces here that cause you some drag. I tell you one thing, my one really bad habit in racing games is I know that I need to lift my eyes up and look further down track ahead of and look where I'm going, not like where the car is. I don't know that there's anything that trains you better to do that than Trackmania. What? There we go. Okay, so I think I just completed another stack. But and as the week goes on, we will probably by the third live stream we'll definitely get to a point where we're bringing up the Spotify playlists and mixing some non-gaming music in the background. I'm probably definitely going to be hitting the point where I have to yeah, I don't know. I feel like I hear some background noise coming through the mic, but I don't know where that's coming from. Oh, I was like trying to follow the road. I'm like, where's the road going? Yeah, although I say the game causes you to lift your eyes up and look at where you're going more than any other racing game. That doesn't mean that I'm able to tell where the heck this track is going. Okay, it went up. You're not gonna make it. But sometimes your eyes is just, oh no! We're gonna see where this winds up. Yeah, I knew in this third stack I was gonna get to a point where I was like, okay, you're hitting the point now where you're not just gonna be able to whip through these sight unseen. No. Holy. Keeps the rubber side down. Going for the red. Oh, that's not the end of the track. I thought it was the end of the track. What the heck? Oh my god. Oh, no. Oh, well, maybe this is gonna work out. Really slow here underwater. No. That did not get you anything. So let's run them back. Yeah, and that's the thing to watch for in the continuum. Like, at this point, the game is still fun, but some of these tracks will get that crazy and it can just grind you to the point where you're like not having fun. And that's the point where I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna bounce out now. All right, my PB is still way ahead. Hasn't entirely run away from me just yet. On that half corkscrew, you kind of have to take just a tad bit of speed off. Now we're gonna hit the loop-de-loo. Now here's where, You gotta have enough speed coming off out of that full roll. This is the part I don't like, is this, like, it seems like there's no way to come off that spinning corkscrew right side up. You just have to land and bounce it. All right, I'm a lot closer to my PB this time. I'm gonna keep my speed up rather than taking it off, because each time yep, there we go. I don't know. I want to shoot. Oh, that did it. What? Ooh, all that just for the bronze. Now again, there are a lot of live streamers out there that like dedicatedly live stream this game, and they are true experts. I'm just a ham. So we're here having fun this afternoon. We're not gonna be breaking any world records, I'm sure. I'm just hoping a good time will be had until we hit the point where these things get redonk. Starting to see some of the vertical bumpers. Yeah, I took that too fast. I thought I suspecting something was coming up that I needed to take a little speed off. This jury's still out for me on this. I feel like from the past iterations of Trackmania I've played that I'm still going by the conventional wisdom that I just never want to touch the brake. But I think there are definitely courses on here where you just have to come off that. And it's better for your overall time to hit just a tad of breakage in there. Honestly, this is playing this feels a lot like just being on a roller coaster, which I have not been a roller coaster fan for much of my life. Ah, steak. But honestly, I went to an amusement park recently, and ooh, did I? That's a. Yeah, I think there are certain parts of the course that if you hit a speed loss, it doesn't just pick back up just because. Stink. Totally slid off the track. Just because you keep your foot on the accelerator, you actually need to fully release it and depress it again. I've already passed my PB. I'm right here on top of the Ghost. Stink. I thought I saw the Ghost go right. Dang nabbit. Yeah, that's a speed killing zone that I hadn't recognized I was crossing over. Now that's where I fell off. Am I still? I think I'm still ahead of the. I think I was still ahead of the course Ghost though. That's good enough for a bronze. We'll take that. Doomsayers, what's up, Hamp? I appreciate all the likes on Twitter. Hit the like button here, people. Thanks a lot, dude. Thanks a lot for swinging by the live stream. I appreciate you. So you guys have had a couple good shows this weekend, I think. No problem at all with the lights, man. You guys do good work. Woo! Where is this going? Oh, that's where this is going. Such a... It's so sick how that worked out. Yeah, and I won't, shh. I bet I was supposed to go left there. Because this is the... Oof. Get the rocket shot. Try not to hit the bumper. Now I gotta see. I think coming off the second one. Oh no. No, that's me. Dad nabbit. Follow myself back around. Stink. I think you're supposed to go left there. I think that second set of green arrows. All right, look. Stop. What do you think of the new campaign? Midas, I have not. New campaign's great. I have not been playing this. I onboarded on this 2 years ago when it came out, and I just haven't stuck with it. Okay, that's unusual. It's a nose down. So I apologize. Stink. So I am not an expert to be able to compare this to previous seasons. Am I supposed to go here? Nope. Okay, I'm really lost. I don't know, man. What do you think? How has the game done over the last 2 years, just in terms of keeping compelling content, kind of in the community's windshield? I know I stuck out long enough to start seeing kind of some of the community created content, some of which is good, some of which was a little harsh. Some guys out there building those ice tracks that just frustrate the heck out of me. Come on, come on. Ugh. So I've played a lot of Trackmania over the years, the different iterations, but I've never like stuck on one version long enough to really be largely invested. You know, I don't play it like the Skyrim community plays mods, for instance. I think they actually did a great job on this campaign. Very cool. It sounds like it's a good time to come back. Looks like I'm gonna be running this track over and over and over again. I may be hitting that point where I gotta grind. That's my problem. I'm just not maintaining speed enough over that second hump. And this is why I say the live stream might not be 2 hours. Because I may just not be good enough to keep things going here without a crap ton of rework. Then again, this sometimes the campaigns are a lot like, I'm trying to remember what game I'm thinking of. Oh! I didn't even check. This is laps. It's the one thing I didn't even think to check for. Ollie World is what I'm thinking of. That is a game where sometimes you will get runs that are really difficult, and you just have like I'll have to play them like a dozen times over before I get through it. but that will actually be like the height of difficulty in that given, you know, land or thread of that track, and then everything else after that is downhill. So you get demoralized and discouraged going after some of those skate tracks, but then once you knock it down, like everything from there is easier. So Midas, how long have you been playing Trackmania? And was this your first one, or is it like? Sounds like a fun game. Ollie World is really nice. It's an indie. I bought it right when the game first came out in, I think, January of this year, and now I've played it. I've just bought it like several times on different platforms. So I play it on PC, Xbox, Nintendo Switch. I think the only platform I don't play on is on PlayStation. I think I've been playing for about a year. Okay, all right, very cool. So you caught on to it like the second year that it came out? I mean, the series has been going for who knows how long. And so obviously there were Trackmania Nations, Trackmania Canyon, Trackmania Stadium, Trackmania Turbo was the version that came to consoles. So I played it in different iterations before. With this specific iteration, I gave it a go, but like I said, I just didn't stick with it, you know, for... It's really built now to be structured kind of like as a live service game, and to kind of be just like a lot of the other games I play that have battle passes and stuff, but that's just not really how I approached it, and so I haven't stayed on it like I would some of those other games. What's going on here? I should have known that was going to be a left turn. Oh, he gets the roll. No. I think overall, one of the things I've regretted a skosh, maybe a little, is that I just haven't been on my racing games as much as I normally would. Much less flight sims, both genres that I really love. But I just have not been playing them. I mean, in the console market, turns out so many third-person action-adventure games that has really kind of become the primary menu. Again with the Wallabanger. And so one of the recent decisions that I made, as I took a long time off from live streaming, and then I just came back, and whereas over the last few years, you know, my shtick has been a lot about like just playing like a lot of different kind of games and making sure that I was getting some games kind of out in people's windshield, so there would be online gameplay of a lot of games that, you know, a lot of other streamers don't play. But the problem with that is a lot of times I just run into kind of some walls of challenge of games that like that, you know, can be hard, or no can be hard for me in a given sequence where, you know, if I were just playing those games off stream, you know, I would stick with them. But when you're playing them on stream, like, I get concerned that like people don't want to watch you like just struggle and constantly failing. So, and then one of my things too is I get just like really, you know, because I don't sleep a lot, I get really sleepy when I'm like struggling with a game or a puzzle or something that like I can't figure out, and that just becomes like a challenge of diminishing returns, right? Because I'm getting sleepy, I'm tired. As I keep banging my head against the wall of the puzzle, I just get progressively worse and worse. And so one of the decisions I made, you know, when I came back to live streaming this time, is I just said, look, woo! I'm just playing shooters, competitive shooters mostly, and racing games, because I'm just not going to force myself through, you know, trying to make it entertaining to watch me play a game that is kind of challenging for me. But I mean, even with all that said, with like the weirdness of the business model in this with the annual subscription, I mean, even if you don't pay the annual subscription, like I said, I haven't paid a penny since I bought the game when it first came out, and I think the first year's worth of subscription. And I mean, here we are 2 years later, and I have access to all the new tracks that are coming out. It just seems like still a pretty good deal if you don't if you're not signing up every year for the paid fee. Yeah, and I don't want to kind of misrepresent. Like, I enjoy those games, right? I mean, but it may take me a little more effort to get through certain sections of those games, and it's just, I don't know. It's just tough. It's just doubly tough when I'm tired, and then on top of that, I'm self-conscious. And like I said, I don't think that that's always enjoyable for people. I also think too, just as I'm A, getting older, but B, also my job is making it where, you know, I don't always have the time to dig through the attention to detail. Where the heck is this thing? Oh jeez. The attention to detail that it takes to onboard to like a new strategy game or a 4X game, which again are genres that I love playing. But I mean, just the amount of work that's involved with those also is making it like hard for me to keep those in the gaming mix, much less the live stream rotation. So if you look around on the channel, you'll see like my mini series, the Master Plan Narratives, which was kind of my mini series of live streams and Let's Plays where I played, you know, RTSs and turn-based strategy games, and like that's currently not going to be in the lineup, you know, anytime in the immediate future. Jeez. Yeah, and oh, jeez. This is the problem when you either outpace the opponent ghost, or the opponent ghost just takes off on you and you don't even know where the heck they are. Ah. This is what I don't know is I'm gonna have to make a scouting run and figure out where the heck the track goes. I'm sitting here making my run for time. Nah, I may have been taking it too slow because I was thinking about picking my way around the course, but this is my problem, is I never look up enough. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I get very programmed and wired into the conventions that the game initially teaches you, which is to look for the green flags, and then I come on this track and I'm like, the heck are the red flags now? Yeah, yep. Lost it there too. Hitting that sidewall is really killing my momentum. Now I gotta figure out where the heck I'm supposed to go when I come off of the wall here. Yep, all the way right. So I use kind of my very ghetto version of counter steer. Ah! I have no idea where. Okay, here we go. Jeez. No, I don't know if I got the momentum. No. Yeah, I'm kind of using a wonky version of counter steer to try and keep the car centered on the track there. Ah, foot. All right. This is a really fun track. It keeps the momentum up, keeps things exciting, but it is it's rough. Yeah, it's actually not great that that I'm making better time. Car's just going faster than I can see. Counter steer did not work that time. Now I'm way down on momentum. See how that impacts me on the rest of the run. Well, jeez. Pain. So Midas, do you play with controller, or I don't know, does anybody play this game with wheel and pedals? God nabbit. Didn't take enough speed off to not catch the corner there. Okay, counter steer worked through that section. Ugh. Nope. Little contact, recoverable, I think. Right side of the corkscrew definitely feels like it unsettles the car a little less. Oh, glad nabbit. I personally play with keyboard. There's a pro player who plays with steering wheel and pedals. His name is Grenady. How in the world do you play with mouse and keyboard? And do you feel that gives you tighter controls than gamepad does? Jeez. Not happy with that. What am I doing going through that half pipe? That because my first few runs I did that fine without even thinking about it, and now maybe I'm just overthinking of it going into that. I'm probably getting to a point where I need to take a slight break because I am just absolutely cross-eyed going through this track now. And I know what it, I mean, I know my trajectory needs to be more off to the left as I enter that pipe. I don't know, I'm thinking that, but I'm not doing it. Midas says, I just used the WASD on keyboard, but my brake binder to the spacebar. I don't know about gamepad because I never used it. Huh. That's impressive, man. And so I guess you you play on PC then? Is that the only place this game is? I haven't even checked to see if this is on other platforms. Because Trackmania historically has it. I never even really thought to look. All right. I'm insisting on this is one of those points I'm insisting on banging my head against the wall of this track, and maybe what I need to do is go back down to a lower stack and work on golds. Because whatever it is about this, I am not getting it. Allergies aren't helping either. No, no, no. You can't imagine how angry I am right now. Thank you. At this moment, it's only on PC, but it will come to consoles. Henry Al says, this looks super fun. Midas says soon. It is super fun, Henry. But like I said, it is... There's a point where this game, like in any given session, particularly like within the context of the campaign, right, of a given season, it is just skyrocketing on adrenaline and sheer fun. And then it just hits a point for me. I mean, that point's gonna be different for every player based on skill level. Mine's not super high, but then it just hits a point where it just like the fun factor just plummets. Yeah, you need to keep it. I need to keep it smooth. I keep thinking I need to be far off to the left, and it's not quite that. It's that the trajectory needs to be a little more smoothed out. Yeah, which is the point I'm at now. I'm just grinding hard trying to get this track down, and almost had it right when I was talking about giving up and going back to another track. That run, I actually got to the point where I saw the exit. Ah, stink. And it's like a golf swing, right? Like, here I was saying I just needed to pack it in and kind of get off this track. Flopping A. Then I almost complete it, but now like every single run since then has just been like a total dumpster fire. But I'm convinced I can get it because of that one swing and like 99 golf swings that actually went well. And of all things, I don't get the bounce. Keeps it, but yeah, you're not gonna have. Henry Lau says walls everywhere. I guess some tracks are just brute for. Yeah, exactly. Some tracks you nail it right away. Some tracks you nail it like within 2 or 3 times, and then some of these you just have to like chip away at. And then, like I said, it's the demoralizing thing. It's not the chipping away and like, you know, the first time around you complete 50% of the track, then the next time 60%, 70, 80, right? And you kind of keep chipping away at it. What gets demoralizing is these that are, I feel like this is like the Elden Ring factor. It's, you know, they're, you know, I've gotten through 80% of this track, but now we're in this toilet bowl swirl where like I'm unable to like string that 80% together consistently each time I have to go back and replay. Now I'm not stringing that half pipe together. I think I've nailed the entry and the midpoint of that corkscrew, but I am now I'm not stringing it together with the exit reliably. Hate it when I hit those. Yeah, there's a point where you let it drift over too far. So Midas, have you completed the fall tracks for this campaign? Yeah, there's a point on that track where you are just in a constant barrel roll, like from that point in the track to the end. This is not a game if you suffer vertigo, because I was definitely feeling it there. Yeah, I'm just gonna watch. We're gonna watch the replay of this a little bit. I like it where the camera pulls back, because then you can actually kind of understand, you know, in 3D kind of what was going on. Yeah, this is the point where I just feel like you just go into a barrel. It's just a slow barrel roll. Sick. Just sick. Well played, Nadeo. Well played. Somebody says, I've gotten every author medal for the first 17 tracks, but the rest I am still working on. Yes, Henry. Yes, we finally got through it. Thank you very much for the pats on the back. I appreciate it. Ew.
Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player.
All right, amazingly enough, we've been at it for an hour. So the question here is going to be, if this track takes as much out of me as the last track, we may be approaching end game here. And this looks to be particularly spicy. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, we'll take that. Just try and get through the run. I don't know if we're gonna make it. It looks like this is heavily momentum dependent. Little room for forgiveness there. Oh. Don't necessarily look at it as a good thing when you get out ahead of the pace car. Because when you can't follow them around where they're going, and it just... I have no idea. All right. Well, this track is actually a little more tame here in the early goings. You have to keep that in mind the next time around. Hallow 20192. That's my zip code, I think. Try to take the other finish. I think this will be easier than the previous track. Yeah, no, I agree. I think I'm hoping the devs. I think they may not quite be the Ollie world kind of setup that I mentioned before, but I think overall in the core campaign, the devs do a good job of kind of pacing the challenge out and not just like burying you. This track feels like there's some multiple pathways, like where you can make an optimal run and get a lot more speed out, but then there's some more benign pathways you can take. I noticed as I went through some of these sections that there were some high wall runs and a couple bi-level plats like here. Now I deliberately soft pedaled it through that section. Yep, same mistake. Oh, that's interesting. So you're not even supposed to go there? What the heck, Georgie? What the heck was that? So it's a decoy part of the track. You're not even supposed to go up high over there? Wait. Did I mess that up? Yeah, so that's the weird, yeah. It looks like I cycled through that one, didn't stay on to improve my time. At the end is on your right. Yeah, thanks a lot, Midas. Yeah, that's a total juke move there. It definitely makes it look to me like you're supposed to go right. You're supposed to go left, I mean. So I came through that section without hitting the hitting that bumper that I normally do, but and then hit the other bump. So we held it together. What? How in the world? So I don't know whether that was I had more momentum coming into that part of the wall, or I took a bad angle. And there we go, the bump that we keep hitting. Don't catch it! Woo! So, Midas, Henry, are you guys Formula One? Are you guys Formula One fans? Nope, does not get the lucky bounce. That was a risky finish. This is a lot more risky, but you need it for author medal. Okay, gotcha. No, I don't think we're not going to try and complete with the risky finish today. We just want to progress through all the tracks in the fall. There we go. Like code, you're much happier when it works because you tried to make it work. Never comfortable when code just works, but you don't know why the hell it works. Okay, so that's that section I needed to stay right. Okay. Alright, we'll take that. Nah, I don't watch Formula One. Okay, gotcha. I always ask because there's it's not infrequent that I find a cross section in Trackmania players who also like Formula One. All right, try and knock another track out. I tried to shave that corner. I paid the price. And also, some of these tracks will also take a lot out of you. With us, they're kind of like rally tracks where, like when a rally track is hard, it also makes it doubly hard if it's like a long track back to back. I like it when I play rally racing games where, you know, if I get a long track, then the next one's shorter. Makes it kind of tests your endurance, constitution of focus, to pay razor sharp attention to like 2 long tracks in a row. This week of the fall season has some particularly lengthy tracks. Racing wheel to wheel with my PB here. Silver. I'll take it.
Actually, it's going to be super easy, barely an inconvenience.
So, Midas, do you play any other racing games, or? I mean, is this? I mean, do you think of this as a racing game, or? I mean, there's an argument that this is a racing game, but there's also an argument that it is a, I don't know, trickster stunt racing game along the lines of like Trials, or what's that game that that other game that Riders Republic, or, you know, things where you're not just racing against time, but you're also trying to, you know, it's a bit of a physics puzzle, as well as you trying to pull off tricks and other things that you have to master than just racing, you know, corner to corner. Man, there's a lot of things on this track that are misleading, and it's got some of the wall runs sitting above the track as if, but they're not really applicable to this particular route. Ooh, a lot more momentum on that. What the heck? A lot more momentum on that downhill slalom than I expected. I hate the ice in this game. Weird section where you have to kind of take a little, just a touch of speed off as you kick your rear wheels up high. Same thing there. Although I didn't really have to take speed off. I will as I bottom out down on this hill. All right, there we go. Ice again. It's a very misleading track. Super misleading track. Way too wide open. Just doesn't give you a good intuitive feel for where it goes. But we bronzed it. I like to think as a self-improvement racing game. Yep. Totally tracking on that.
It literally smells like burnt chocolate and failure.
All right, again we go into the breach. This track, I can tell this is gonna be a work. But I do have to say, at the end of the day, although some sessions may present some challenge and frustration more than others, I always walk away from Trackmania having had fun and always wanting to play more. Jeez Louise. I do say the one thing I want is I just want effective track markers all the way. I don't want to be tricked. I don't want to be questioning like which way the track goes. Is this the end of it here? All right, we'll take that. Bronze. All right, and with that we have knocked out another stack. One more to go for the fall quarter. A lot of silvers there. I'm gonna go back when I cycle back through. I'm gonna go back and initially hit the ones that I have not silvered and focus on those, because sometimes eking out like what may just be another like handful of seconds between silver and gold is just a unpleasant bit of work. Oh, what the heck? I don't think I've ever seen a... Oh, jeez. All right. Oh, you're still alive. Jeez. All right, I'm pretty sure that's the most recoveries that I've ever had in a track run. Normally at this point, it would have been. Nope, you're not going to recover from that though. Well, what the heck is? It's like it feels like I'm hitting like ice on that patch right before it crosses over where you need to make the. Man, that is rough. It feels like I can't get any kind of lateral traction. Straight ahead traction, yes. Lateral traction, no. Not on that section. Really kind of had to come at that like kind of off speed. But at the end of the day, that is the most challenging part of reactor boost down. Whew. Ah. At the end of the day, that's one of the most challenging things about Trackmania is just how. I mean, it's rockin' fun when you can just kind of. Oh, I didn't realize that my lateral boosters were activated through that section. That's part of the reason why. But just the number of sections that in order to get through it, what you really have to do is figure out how to not blast through it, but kind of go off speed. So lateral boosters are activated again here. Stink. Thought I had it there. Yeah, and really honestly, like at this point, like my eyes are getting like fatigued with just all the kind of half darting around the screen I'm having to do to figure out like where the heck the track is going. Now that whole section I'm just through there at like half, three-quarter throttle. God damn it. What? Ah! Well, let's see what minus is here. Well, I need to go to bed and have school tomorrow. Anyhow, I hope you have a great session stream, and I will definitely be coming back. Thanks a lot, Mike. It's good meeting you, man. Thanks so much for swinging through the live stream. Always appreciate it when somebody does that. I don't think you're missing much, because I think I'm gonna. Hopefully, this is not yet another track that I have to work at for like 30 minutes to get through it. I am planning on trying to wrap things up from here. Yeah, when those lateral boosters are activated, which I think by design are meant to keep you straight on the track. I don't know how I cleared the gap on that. Yeah, those lateral boosters help keep you planted on the track, but don't help you corner. Well, that was an amazing bit of luck there. All right, but we're gonna take it. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call that a day for this live stream. Thanks so much for swinging through. Thanks so much, Midas, for swinging through. I appreciate you. Thanks so much, Henry Liao, for swinging through as well. For anybody out there watching the archive version of this live stream on the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube, I appreciate you as well. Please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can just receive a notification whenever I post new content. I know that I am usually pretty good about coming into any live stream session and being able to tell you guys when I'm going to be back online next, but I don't know. I got to rejigger my schedule and kind of figure out what the plan is for this week. But I do expect to be on a couple more times this week. Whenever the next time is that I'll be online, it will definitely be posted on the front page of the YouTube channel. So if you just swing back through and kind of peep the page, you should get some insight on when that next session is going to be. This is getting rough, so I'm planning on the next live stream being Trackmania, but man, if it becomes too much of a grind because my skill level isn't that high, we may be switching it up to something else, but we will see. Right now the plan is it'll definitely be Trackmania to start, but as I get fatigued going through it, we maybe switch up to something different. We'll see. But I generally don't switch. I generally find a way to power through and keep up with it. So hopefully that will be the way that it goes. But until next time, take care of yourselves, stay safe out there, play the games that you like, and stream the games that you love. Once again, my name has been Hamp on the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube, one of the co-hosts of the Enough to Keep Going Weekly Games podcast on the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube. We will be live tonight with this week's episode of Enough to Keep Going. It'll just be Tao and myself. DBQ has to work tonight. So we will be live at roughly, we're going to try and make that 8:45 p.m. Eastern US time, Eastern time. We are sometimes a little late because of technical problems, so if it's not right at 8:45, it should be shortly thereafter. I'm also one of the co-hosts of the Basement Radio Arcade podcast. We just did a rant earlier today. You can find that over on the BRAP podcast channel on YouTube, and then we will be live next with the regular weekly show Wednesday night at 9 p.m. So hopefully I will see you guys there as well. Until next time, that's going to do it for me. Good night, good luck, and good gaming. I'm out of here.